Let me guess. You're disciplined, you work hard, you push through discomfort, and yet the weight still isn't moving. Or it moves briefly and then it stalls. If that's you, I want you to hear this clearly. Your body is probably inflamed, and inflammation changes the rules. In this video, I'm going to show you why inflammation blocks weight loss, especially in high-achieving women, and what actually helps your body shift out of resistance and back into a state where change is possible. I'm Leanne Belazzi. I'm an osteopath with a background in psychology, athletic therapy, and occupational therapy. And I've spent over 10,000 clinical hours working with women who are smart, driven, and incredibly capable, yet deeply frustrated with their bodies. And what I see over and over again is this: women who know how to push, women who know how to perform, women who apply the same work ethic to their health, yet they get nowhere. And the missing piece is, more often than not, inflammation led by a high-stress physiology. Not because they're doing too little, but because they're already doing too much in a body that's already overwhelmed. So first and foremost, let's talk about what inflammation actually is. Now, inflammation itself isn't inherently bad. It's actually a part of normal healing. But chronic, low-grade inflammation is actually very different. It's what happens when your body is in a prolonged stress response, physically, emotionally, metabolically, you name it. So when that happens, cortisol stays elevated, blood sugar becomes unstable, digestion slows down or becomes irritated, hormones stop communicating efficiently, and fat loss becomes a very low priority for the body. Your system shifts into protection mode, and in protection mode, the only goal, is survival, not weight loss, not fat loss, no muscle building, or optimization. High-achieving women are particularly vulnerable to this situation because you are so good at pushing. You push through stress, you push through exhaustion, you push through hunger signals, you push through workouts even though your body is already depleted. And eventually, your body adapts by slowing everything down. Weight loss resistance isn't about your body being stubborn. It's your body actually trying to communicate to you, saying, I don't feel safe enough to let go. So now I'm going to lay out the big inflammation drivers and how we can lower them in order to get your body ready to actually start releasing this unwanted weight. So the number one factor is sleep. And this is probably one of the biggest foundations that is the most underestimated by high-performing women. So sleep is not just about rest, it's actually where regulation starts to happen. When sleep is inconsistent or insufficient, there's actually a few things that start happening. Blood sugar regulation worsens, cortisol rises, gut repair slows, hunger cravings increase. Poor sleep alone can make weight loss feel nearly impossible, even when you have good nutrition going on. And beyond physiology, when your body is in a constant sleep deprivation mode, your brain actually takes that as a threat. That makes every decision feel harder, every stress bigger, and every setback more emotional. So sleep is one of the fastest ways to lower inflammation, but only if it's consistent. And it doesn't have to be perfect, just consistent. So the second factor is hydration. So believe it or not, dehydration is actually perceived as stress. So being underhydrated is a form of physical stress. Your body relies on fluid and minerals to support digestion, calm the nervous system, and allow muscles and fascia to actually relax. When hydration is low, cortisol actually rises. Many women interpret the symptoms of dehydration, meaning fatigue, headaches, cravings, as personal failure or lack of discipline. But often it simply means that the body doesn't have the resources it actually needs. The third factor is having blood sugar instability. As women age, blood sugar regulation actually becomes more sensitive. Skipping protein at breakfast or eating carb-heavy meals early in the day often leads to blood sugar spikes, crashes, high cortisol, and increased inflammation. Protein early in the day actually helps stabilize blood sugar, reduce stress signals, and lower inflammatory responses. This isn't about dieting. It's about giving your body predictability and safety. The fourth piece of this puzzle is actually one that most women miss, and this is nervous system regulation. If your body is constantly in a fight or flight situation, your body cannot go into fat burning mode or into a healing state. When stress is high, digestion is deprioritized, recovery is limited, hormones become dysregulated, energy is conserved, not spent. Many women respond to this by doing more, harder workouts, HIIT classes, more calorie restriction, but intense exercise on an already overloaded system actually increases inflammation rather than reducing it. Regulating the nervous system doesn't mean doing nothing. It means choosing inputs that actually lower stress and don't amplify it. So this is the key reframe I need you all to start adapting yesterday. If you're not getting results, the answer is rarely you need to push more or try harder. It's usually creating the conditions where your body and your system feel safe to respond. Lowering inflammation doesn't slow down your progress, it actually accelerates it because now your body is actually working with you and not against you. So this is exactly why I created an 8-day inflammation reset challenge in my own community. It's not a diet, it's not a transformation program. It's a simple, self-paced reset, which focuses on sleep rhythm, hydration, blood sugar stability, nervous system regulation, and gentle, supportive movement. All it takes is one small action item per day, no overwhelm, no pushing, and no pressure to do it all perfectly. So if this sounds like you and your body has been really pushing against you when you're trying to get results, this might be the best place for you to start. So if you're interested in trying out this inflammation reset challenge, it's completely free to join. You just have to join my free school community, and the link is down below. So in closing, I want you to remember, you are not broken. You're inflamed. And that's information, not failure. Start by calming the system, and the rest becomes easier.